So we are where we left off. We are going under the road, underneath the second bridge between the Clarke and the boat Quay. And as we are getting to the ground floor from the underground, we are approaching the boat Quay. So what is boat Quay famous for?
Different bars, nice food, different type of foods like Indian food, Turkish, Thai food, Chinese. They have a lot of different choices of food. And Boat Quay, it's a nice place as well to like watch the fireworks during the New Year because you can see it from the river. When you sit beside the river, you can see the fireworks from the MBS.
Yeah, but I think also most of all the boat Quay is very famous for many seafood restaurants. Many of the restaurants keep the live animal, fish and crabs outside, but
the aquarium.
Yes, in the aquarium for the show. But usually they don't like when you stop by and start taking a pictures of the videos of the animals because of I don't know, of the conditions. Somebody may complain the conditions how they are and so forth and so on. So that's why we are not stopping and specifically taking the pictures and the videos, but you can get a glimpse on the side of the camera how those aquariums with the live animals.
Usually you can choose, I think you can choose from the aquarium which one do you want and they will cook it for you.
Yes, of course. I mean, if you sit down and you're a customer and you are paying and want to take a picture, they probably will not complain. But I've seen, the waiters are asking you very politely not to take pictures, of the animals. Also in the background you can see the rising skyscrapers. This is the last section of the Singapore River before we will hit the CBD, and that's why, because we are near the financial district, this section of the river is very much alive during the lunch break, because all the people from the offices that are looking for a good food, wants to sit down in something nicer than canteen or a food court, they come to this place, and very much this place is alive, starting from noon, from the lunch break, all the way until late
3 a.m.
late night. Yeah, this is just one street which we are showing over here from the boat Quay, but there's at least one or two streets on the right side which goes in parallel, and that street is hardcore for the bars. There's not so many restaurants, there's just bars and nightlife until the AM hours. This street is more for the tourists and for the restaurants. I'm not sure if you can tell from the video, but in front of every single restaurant you have a waiter which is representing the restaurant, and they are there to actually catch a walking person or a tourist and make them sit down in a restaurant and order food. So by the time we walk down the street, we are approached probably 20 times, and we are handed over a menu, and they are asking us very politely, to sit down. So after question number 5, you sort of build the resistance and you stop responding to the request. But that's what you should be expecting when you will be on the street.
So on the right side you can see Charlie's. They serve a really nice burger. And another thing is you can see that both sides of the road, they are the same restaurant. Usually they have the restaurant in the building on the right side and the continuation on the other side for those people who want to like sit by the river.
Yes, it can be very challenging sometimes if you try to sit down there during the day because of the weather. So if you prefer aircon, you will be sitting inside. If you want to see the river but sweat, you'll be you will be sitting outside. And if you got to this point, this is the actually end of the boat quay. Behind my back in the building is the McDonald's, which is open 24/7. It's been a few times that we've been there if everything else is closed or to save money.
And McDonald's is always full the whole time.
Oh yeah,
In boat quay.
yeah,
Long queue.
it's a very good location, and no matter what time you go there, it's always full. Over here we have a bird that is praying for a fish, and this is just small addition to our video just to highlight that Singapore has still a very close connection with nature. They try to keep the environment and the rivers very clean, and even though we are in the first world city, the nature thrives there almost untouched, I would say. The nature is very respected, and the animals really have a very good chance to survive.
So it's always like balance. Not other country, like there's a lot of like all buildings without trees. Singapore is always like, even on top of the condos, there are always trees, greeneries.
So as I mentioned, this is the end of the boat quay. This is the place where the downtown, the CBD, the financial district begins. So we will cross the financial district in our next video on our way towards the Merlion.